Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Video Game Collectors Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Rose, and with me today, as usual, is Josh Byerly.
As usual.
As usual. I guess today's episode's number 8, starting to fly by. And we're going to go over heritage auctions again today. It is Tuesday, and now the auctions are on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday night auctions. This is the first of many to come standalone video game auctions with cards at the end, if you're into that. So
yeah. So let's hop right in and take a look. Let me share my screen. Hopefully everybody can see that just fine. It likes to put the little box up in the right hand corner, and I didn't realize that last time we did this, so let's hope this just comes out clear. So bear with me as we learn through this. All right. Right away. What stands out? We don't want to spend too much time on this, but we'll blow through it a little.
Yeah, these are some nice high grades on Atari boxes, just in general, across the board. 9.0s and up on Atari is no walk in the park. Intersea Battle, that's a Atari Corp release of that. Looks like 1988. So that's a tough one to find.
I was a little bit disappointed. I logged in the chat like right as that was going off because I was wanting to bid on that one actually personally.
Yeah, that's not your typical case pack game right there. It sold $144. So somebody took that tonight.
Yeah,
California Games, dope game, and it sold for $222. And I almost bid on this just because I love this video game. Mm-hmm. Truth be told, I've never played the 2600 version, but it's probably worse than the NES version. So, but I would have liked to get it just for the legs on the cover.
And what about Dragon Stomper? That seems,
Yeah. For a 9.8, it seemed to peter out in comparison to the other 9.8 Arcadia game that was a couple weeks back, the Communist Mutants. But I think this one's fairly difficult to get in such a grade. I have one that looks like it's a 4.0 in my personal shelf of Atari. It's stained with water and something. So, yeah, not a bad price on a 9.8. Kind of like it. Scrolling down there, Matt. Yeah, see, there's more other high-grade Atari like this nice Kangaroo 988 plus. That box is usually jacked up and sunken, caved in, all that jazz. So good price on a 9.8 on that title. Kool-Aid Man is hard to find.
Yes,
6.5, 8+, but that's cool game, cool cover. Came out on the Intellivision first, if I recall. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kung Fu Super Kicks 9.6 A++.
That went.
This is Chuck Norris.
I'd never seen this until this auction.
Yeah, so Telegames must have taken over the rights to the Zonix version of Chuck Norris Super Kicks, and the Telegames version was rebranded as Kung Fu Super Kicks. Zonix is that cool company, the Xonox company, spelled the same ways forward and backwards. So, is that an anagram, right? So the name is an anagram. Is that what that is? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And it is. They released double-ended cartridges. So on one end would be one game, and on the other end would be another game. And you could flip it around, plug it into your Atari, and away you go. But that is not this version. And then they also released standalone single-ender cartridges. The other ones are called double-enders and then single-enders. So this would be a direct...
single-ender?
Not port. It's a single-ender, but it would have been like the direct version of Chuck Norris Super Kicks.
Okay.
Single ender. So that was a mouthful. Sorry.
Yeah, well, somebody wanted it. I mean, $1,140.
That's what she said.
And somebody got it.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if that's high or low or somewhere in between. It's a cool cover.
Yep.
It seems a little high for me, but
great grade.
It's cool. I would prefer to have the Zonix version.
Then Mario 558 plus gets $1,000.
5,200 on this guy. It's the 5,200 version, not the 2,600 version as it says.
Interesting.
In the title.
All right.
Yeah, this is the Atari 5,200 version, and it's a 5.5 A plus, as you said, and it sold fairly well, but it's hard to find. So, $1,000.
It's Mario.
Mario for $1,000.
Mario equals grand or more.
Pretty much.
Looking at this, Pac-Man. I have a few of these. I really felt that was a fair price. I thought.
Yeah, I think so. 7.5. That's, as you know, not an easy game to get in a high grade. 7.5 is fairly standard. Like a good grade for a Pac-Man is a 7.5.
Yeah,
I feel.
I think I sent in 5 or 6 of them, and they all got 7.5 or 7.0s, and I thought they were all decent, just decent. So that's just how that works.
Let's just touch on Planet Patrol real quick, just because it's an oddity in here. These are the Spectravision games. There's some very, very rare Spectravision games. Planet Patrol is not one of those, but it's not an easy game to find in new condition. They never came with plastic on them, so this was probably pulled out of a case pack of sorts. And they have these really cool silver foil printed boxes, and they get fairly worn living in case packs like they do. So, and I believe you can see that on here. It's got a pitting to it almost.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cubert, just let me know when something stands out. Raiders, gosh.
Yeah. These were kind of cool in the auction. I had noticed them. The Mega Mania, it had a French sticker on the back as a description, so probably French Canadian. If you show the second picture there, Matt, I don't know if you can click on it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of neat, I thought. Yeah, so you can see it's in English, and then below in the second line it's in French. So this is very likely a regional variant for Canada. I've seen this on a couple other ones, so not a case pack game in this case, and probably a unique variant that if somebody's collecting Activision or Atari variants, that's a good price on something like that. So I think it's cool. That is definitely not a burgundy box. That's orange as hell.
Yeah, that's...
the description says burgundy, sorry. Okay. And then Skiing had a Zeller sticker on it. We had our buddy Dan Kaplan in there tonight talking, and the Canadian knowledge came out of him, and Zeller's is, I guess, this Canadian store that I'm not familiar with, but I do recognize the stickers on games I've bought over the years. So, yeah.
They used to make the illegal ports of Atari games, did they not?
That's right. There's the Zeller releases, but it's pretty neat that there's these Zeller store stickers on Activision games. I think that they're cool as hell.
Yeah. I think I have 1 or 2, and I don't plan on getting rid of them.
Yep. Oh, there's a burgundy box for Spider Fighter. That is likely the second release of Spider Fighter for the second major variation. I guess there's probably smaller variants on that, but it is burgundy.
That is burgundy. Spider-Man starting to settle down around 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000 for a 9.6. That's still decent. I think that's fair. It's cool. Okay, then we can go down here. We got Superman. 6.0 CIB.
Do you still have yours? You remember when we bought a couple of these back in the day, and you're like,
I still have. I have 2 or 3. I am looking for this box in particular because I have a wallet that's really nice, and I have the inners for one, and so I want to pick up a nice box that included the wallet. This particular copy that sold tonight, the 6.0 CIB, I think the box was like a 5.5. mid grades on everything, and it included the wallet. So it
Wow.
had the game specific insert wallet as per the box sticker. Now this box is essentially just a sticker that covers the logo that says special edition underneath it. And special edition, there was nothing special about it, but that's what Atari put on some games in '79 and released them that way as special edition. There's like a couple others during that time. They say special edition on them. Whoops. I thought Towering Inferno sold like gangbusters for some reason.
Yeah, let's take a closer look at this.
Yeah, it's an NS. These games didn't come sealed with plastic, so you know it's not easy to find in new condition. I know that, but
now what would make this game? Because I'd never heard of it before. What would make this go off for $1,000?
I don't know. Maybe somebody saw it as a tie-in to something, a burning building. Heritage hasn't sold one before. You can't go on eBay and find them any given day. So if you are collecting Atari as a set and you are a sealed or a new old stock collector, this is a great opportunity to pick one up. Maybe that's why a couple people went after it.
Yeah. That'd be a big set to fill.
That'd be an impossible set to fill. So good luck, whoever's doing that.
Space Invaders, 5,200.
Yeah, that's sold well. Cool cover. The 5,200 artwork covers are all fairly unique. Don't get enough love. The system sucks. There's some fun stuff, but it is a pain in the ass to play. Actually, I take that back. The system does not suck. The games on the system do not suck. The system itself is a sucky system because it's totally impractical. But the version of Kicks on 5,200 is one of the best releases of the game. So I'll leave it at that because I love that game.
All right.
7,800 Mario Bros.
Let's click on it. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a hard game to find sealed. So
wow. 5.5A goes for 780.
Yeah, I don't think Heritage just sold a 7,800 copy before. Maybe they have and I missed it, but it does not come up often. So yeah, you want to get all the Marios, this is one you got to get, and it's not an easy one to pick up.
There you go.
Okay, we got Burger Time, we got Buzz Bombers, we got that Donkey Kong for Intellivision. Seems to be doing pretty well in the 9.4s and mid 9 grades. They've been selling decently for that.
Considering how many of those, well, how many there were floating out there.
Yep.
Yeah. Back to the Future. Wow.
Yeah, $3,600.
Now, it was funny when you made the comments while we were watching this about how this used to be a $100, $200 game, because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, yeah, it's hard being back in the NA days and seeing games like this. And I remember, even when this was $100, $200, and I remember when people back then were saying, oh, those used to be $40 and $50 games, and now we're saying the same thing in a different term. And soon we'll be saying, oh, I remember when that was a $3,000 game.
I know, man. And, I have a copy of this. I haven't graded it yet. I'm going to send it in. I love Back to the Future. It is like one of the greatest franchises of all time, in my opinion. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I have such great memories tied to these three movies. I don't have great memories tied to this video game, but I get why people want to pick up this game because it's Nintendo and it's Back to the Future. But I think people should be looking at stuff like this.
The VHS.
VHS tapes of
Sealed.
Back to the Future.
Ooh, I like it.
Factory sealed. I don't know. Maybe I'm strange, but I love Back to the Future, the movie, not the video game. So I look for sealed copies of this. And if you want to do the same thing, you can. You can get a factory sealed Back to the Future McDonald's release of it for $10 on eBay at any given day. But there are earlier prints of the VHS that are hard as hell to find and are awesome. So,
like, which version was yours right there?
that's the second one. That's the 88 release.
Who put that one out? Is it both CBS Fox?
No, MCA.
Okay.
MCA. So you can see down in the lower corner here, MCA.
Yep.
On the back, I'll show you right up.
All right.
Here it says 889, and the 86 release, this area will be shifted down here. I have one somewhere, but not right here. And then the barcode will be on the spine, not on the back. So the 86 version is the one you want. 89 and 86 are both good versions to pick up if you're looking for that. So tangent, sorry, but VHS is awesome. And
it's funny to me that if we go back into the Nintendo age days, and this was a $100 game, maybe $100 game, and Batman was more sought after because if I remember, this was harder to find, and yet now this sells for less than Back to the Future.
Yeah, and as the one guy on the talk tonight, Chris said, Batman was a better game. It is a great game. It's fun. It's a fun platformer. So I think this sold cheap. This is a fun game. I get why people go after covers, and I don't know why they didn't go after this one, because this is awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean, talk about big franchises. I mean, Batman, but whatever. I mean, it does come down to grade too, because I think we've talked about it before. Anything 9.0A up gets a much higher premium. And so this one's bumping down to that next tier, the 8s and the B. So obviously that plays a big part of it as well.
I agree. I think that this is a 9.0, 9.2. This thing is going to be right around the Back to the Future price, maybe a little higher.
And I should have paid attention to that before I said anything, but now.
No, but I don't disagree. I think that this is a $2,000 game in this grade. I think it undersold by a little bit.
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion, and based on the fact that I've sold a couple in slightly higher grades for more than that. So, Battletoads Double Dragon Italian,
version. Yeah. Hopefully everybody was paying attention to some games sliding in here that are not U.S. release. It almost caught me a little bit off guard, so I was like, "Oh, I'm going to bid on." Oh, wait, no, that's not. All right.
Yeah, doesn't make it any less cool though, in my opinion, because it probably does for a lot of people, but I think it's awesome, a sticker version of this game. So the PAL A region, and probably PAL, the Italian PAL, and the Australian and the UK one probably all had stickers. I'm just not confident in knowing that for certain, but they would have never had plastic on them. So 7.0 is a pretty decent grade for a game that didn't have plastic. Sat on a store shelf for years.
Sure, got banged around, dragged around, put in boxes.
Yeah.
Moving along, Blades of Steel. Gotta love that game. 9.4.
And $4.
$2,100.
See on the side, there's got a big old rip on the side, and the plastic's missing.
I got you. I see it right.
The round seal of Blades of Steel is hard to find. I think that this sold fair.
I think I know whose copy this was.
Wasn't mine.
Mentioned they were going to put it up, and that somebody was trying to trade me something for it, and I don't remember the deal we were talking about.
Yeah, I like this game. I like that it's Wayne Gretzky, but not Wayne Gretzky on the cover. And the artist got in trouble for doing it and had to pay.
Now, everybody said that Blades of Steel was a better game than ice hockey.
Yeah, it's true.
then
ice hockey is cool in its own right, but
it's a different game. I preferred playing ice hockey personally, but I respect both of them.
Yeah, I mean, this is literally hockey and boxing. See the picture? I mean, look at that. They're boxing, and you can box in this game. You can get in a fight and punch people. It's fun.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle.
That's a great game.
It is a great game, and I think this game undersold and is extremely rare sealed.
Yep.
I missed this. I would have been a player up to the 2,000 price, but I just was paying attention to Blades of Steel for some reason. I think this is very undervalued.
Fun game, hard to get, hard to find. Mm-hmm. Great
very
grade.
Hard to find sealed.
Great grade.
Yep. These games are awesome. I love this game. And the Birthday Blowout, I love those too. Man, the Bugs Bunny games are fun on Nintendo.
Yeah.
I have good memories on those ones.
Well,
okay.
You saved somebody some money.
Yep.
And then we get into
some CIBs.
CIB starting to pop off. Now 9.0, that's as you were mentioning, that's a tough grade to get in a CIB. That's crazy.
Is the box an 8.0?
Yeah, I'm going to do the zoom in thing. Bear with me here. This is where it gets crazy. Oh.
Whoa.
Come on, Mac, work with me. Okay.
9696, is that what the
God,
I guess that gets you a 9.0 if you get a 96 cart. 96
cart, box is 8. The box makes sense to me. That's normal.
Yep.
All right, let's see if I can get back out of this.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And it was funny. You were making mention when we were talking about this, mentioning to people that it's hard to just go into any collector's room of games that thinks they have nice games, pull them off, and any of them are even close to this. What did you say most collectors' games are?
Yeah, they're going to be like, people are going to be like, oh, my games are really nice. And they're going to be like 7s on average.
So I went and grabbed mine to take a look at it, and I would say this is unreasonably minty, actually. So I thought that was funny that you made that comment, and I would say that this is easily an 8.5.
Yeah.
So, just saying.
I have a 9.6 sealed copy of this game, so.
Not every collector.
I love this game. This is one of my favorite NES games of all time.
Double Dragon? Chip and Dale?
Oh, Double Dragon sucks.
Oh, come on. Stop.
NES Double Dragon is not good. Man.
No, it isn't. That's a great game. What are you talking about?
Nah.
What? Do you have this sealed?
No. I have the Sega Master System one sealed. That's all anybody needs. It's a better game. So this is choppy. You play one player at a time.
Is Sega 2 at a time?
Yeah, Sega's 2 at a time.
I thought it was the other way around.
No. Nintendo got the garbage version. Sega got the rad version.
Okay.
So
fair enough.
But I mean, it's fine. It's Double Dragon. It is not the franchise that Ninja Gaiden is. It's not the franchise that the Chip and Dale 1 and 2 are. I don't know. It is fine. It's not the arcade version of Double Dragon, which is awesome. And this is not awesome. But that's just my opinion. I think it's an overrated NES game. I know that the round seal is hard to find on that, but yeah, it's a nice graded copy. Well, don't get me wrong, I'd like to have a sealed copy of this game, but I'm not gonna lose my shit over not having it.
It's just crazy to me, that not too long ago you could get a sealed copy for much less than this. And now CIBs are going for more than
right. A sealed copy of an oval maybe, but a round seal of Double Dragon's always been kind of a grail for people. So yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. It's fine.
Ducktales 2 I thought that went for cheap because I know this is a hard game to get.
Yeah, I don't know where CIB prices are on this title, but I feel like it's always just kind of fluctuated in this $300 to $700 range, depending on condition.
Yeah.
Forever, not just like, oh, that's what it is the last 2 years or 3 years. That's what it's been since 2007.
Apparently, that's what it still is.
So, it's not as good as DuckTales 1. it's okay as gameplay goes, and it's hard as hell to find sealed. So it's an iconic Greg Martin cover too, so it's cool.
And then we have a PAL version, Xanadu.
Yeah.
We have a Canadian Kirby's Zelda.
Classic. Hey, what's the certification number on this?
The number?
Yeah, let's go back to the next page.
This one?
Yeah, can you see that cert number on there?
Oh boy. All right, I'm going to make everybody a little nauseous with my zoom in again.
I'm curious. 574. Okay, no, that's not mine.
Okay.
I graded one of these way back when and sent it into the first Heritage auction, and it was a 948 plus. And it sold for like $2,700, and I lost my mind because it was classic series Zelda, and I'm like, oh my god.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
And now it's still going up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Moving along.
Hey, nobody talked about the test cartridge, the NTF2 gray test cart.
I missed that for some reason.
Yeah. I feel like that is a
steal, wouldn't you? I would think. No? Or
I don't know. I have one without the board inside. I just have a shell.
Huh.
If anybody out there has a labelless copy of one of these, but a legitimate board, I would love to buy that board from you, because I have a shell without a board that's legit. Anyways, Skate or Die.
There we go. Great game.
Getting some love.
That's a fun game.
Getting some air bra.
Straight up.
Uh-huh. I like this game.
We played a lot of this growing up.
Yeah, man.
On this and on Commodore.
I played it on Commodore too.
Yeah.
The NES version is not a bad port, so I like this. I think it did well. I think it deserves the price it got. It's an iconic skateboarding game.
I think you have a Ski or Die.
I do. Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
It's not Snowboarding or Die. So.
No. Mario 2, 7.5, $660. That's funny.
Yeah,
that
CIB Marios are $600 now. That's just.
Yeah, I just have to
Mario
go to
2s.
Mario 3.
$840 for average condition Mario 3 now. That's just what it is.
Just crazy.
That's high. That seems high to me.
Yeah, that's
not gonna lie.
Especially for how many there are out there.
Yeah, there's a few out there, but I mean, like we were saying, 7.5 is a fair grade. Is it that high? I don't know. I think it's a little high.
I just have to pull all my games off my shelf now and put them away.
Yeah. I'm like, I have these totes of duplicate CIBs that I use for trade bait to people, and I'm like, maybe I should just send them all and grade them.
Grade them.
Right now. TMNT 6.0 CIB. Look at that. $380 for 6.0 turtles.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's cool though. Okay.
Want to talk about track and field? No.
Track and field. 2.
There it is.
Bah.
Nah. Okay.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, 1,300.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tough game to find sealed. Nice, clean copy. Kind of would have liked that game. Oh well. Mario World Player's Choice.
Oh wow.
Man.
Is that a new high?
Bitch. Yeah. I don't have any sealed Mario Worlds.
That makes 2 of us.
I'm like, why do I want a Player's Choice? I still don't want a Player's Choice. I'm just gonna pretend I don't want one. I got that FOMO, Matt.
That good old. They used to be 200. Now a year later, they're 7,200. It's just like
it's a nice grade. Don't get me wrong. That is a really nice grade on that game.
Yeah, 9.6.
If I got that grade, if I sent that in and got that, I wouldn't sell it. I would keep it. So.
Yeah, you're just not gonna come.
And if somebody said I'll pay you $7,200, I'd probably be like, okay. That's fine. I'll sell it. But I'm not going to take that gamble and risk and send it to Heritage and be like, maybe it'll sell for $2,000. I probably would keep it at $2,000.
Yeah.
So
that was impressive to see that go that high, though. And it almost didn't. Wasn't this the game that looked like it ended
closed.
at 4,000, but then it didn't, and then it just whoop.
Kept going.
That's awesome. Well, somebody's happy.
Yeah, man, we gotta crank this up. Let's go, Matt.
Yep. Lots of Game Boy games.
Color. It's Mario Deluxe 960. Ugh, whatever.
It's Mario. It's sealed. It's a game. $1,000. That's the formula. That's as easy as the formula is.
I like your formula. I know.
Yeah. Pro Skater making a little bit of a showing here.
Yeah.
8.5, 8 plus. I know I've got one hanging around somewhere. You got yours?
I got 2.
Oh, you got 2. Hey,
they look like 9.8, dude. They're gorgeous.
Congrats to you for holding a couple grand.
Hold on. Let's look at this. We're gonna take up some more time now. Let's look at the back of this.
Oh, we're rushing, and now we're not rushing.
No, now I'm curious because this is a third-party RTB scene. These are that same seal, but there are H-seam seals on this that I've seen very few of, and they're very, very hard to come by, I think.
So yours are more rare.
No, it's the same seal that's on this. I have the same seal type as that one, and they're likely from the Deal Tavern that are all gone now. So
yep. I think that's where I got my original one.
Yeah, and then I have a Tony Hawk 2 here as well, and it's sealed the same way. But then I have a couple Tony Hawk 2s that are H seam as well, but not on my shelf right here, accessible.
Oops.
And then the Tony Hawk 3s I have are H seam, so for Game Boy Color specifically. So
that game is no longer a 9.8.
Oh, it was a Tony Hawk promo box.
Oh, you don't want to dent that.
Nah. It's fine.
I like how you just have all this lying around.
I know.
All mine in boxes in my closets.
Yeah. I got to reference things, bro.
You come prepared.
Not really.
So yeah, then of course we have a Tony Hawk's 2. Now wait a minute, what was that was an 8.5, 8 plus plus. So Tony Hawk busting out, becoming the new anything in the 9s, 1,000 plus.
Yeah, but these games actually are really, really bad to play on Game Boy Color. So yep, same seal as the one I got right here. So okay, cool.
There you go. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't need to spend a lot of time on that. There you go. What else is standing out to you here?
That Loadrunner sold cheap, $162. That's a fun game. I don't know if people have played this on Nintendo 64. It's not bad. If you've ever played Loadrunner, it's kind of a cool take on it.
I think I'd be a little disappointed if I sent off a 9 and an A higher and only got $160 for it.
Yeah, that seems low. Mickey Speedway. This is a cool game down here. What did it go for? $168. Dang, that got no love. I wasn't around when these were going off. I had to run off for a few minutes.
That's tough, especially if you put in for a speed run. You paid pretty much $100 including shipping. So that means...
I don't know. That's a fair grade on these 64 games. And this is a cool game. Mickey Speedway's cool. It's rare.
And then
rare.
And then we have
and then you get this
WWF that pops for 1,000.
Attitude, man. Get some Stone Cold on there, right?
Man.
Yeah. 960.
Sometimes there's just no rhyme or reason, I guess.
Yeah, Acclaim didn't stop making garbage video games. They had a nice brief era where they stopped making garbage for some Super Nintendo games.
Yep.
But then they just carried right on to wrestling Nintendo 64 games that mostly all suck. So sorry to all you wrestling fans out there.
Yeah. I never played it, so I can't say.
There's only really one good wrestling game, and it's Backyard Wrestling with Insane Clown Posse. and everybody knows that.
Another Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah.
Splinter Cell, GameCube, not getting any love.
Well, it doesn't help that it's a Splinter Cell, I guess.
Yeah.
Dang, that Twilight Princess 9.0 sold for $630. I like that.
High, low, normal?
I think that's a little high for the grade. Maybe I'm crazy, but I like the Wii version of this better than the GameCube because the Wii version is a launch title on the GameCube or on the Wii. Duh. Time is it, Matt?
It feels late.
The Wii version is a launch title for the Wii.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say. And I like that copy better because that's the one I played.
All right. I'm just going to shift over to Aladdin because this surprises me.
Why does this surprise you?
Because I don't know the game personally. So
the game is great.
Okay.
This is the 4th best-selling Sega Genesis game of all time.
Really? Wow.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Aladdin.
Really? Over Golden Axe, over Altered Beast? Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Or maybe it's 3rd, and then Sonic 3 is 4th, something like that.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
I had
this
no
sold
idea.
like gangbusters. Every kid opened this game and played it. And this is an amazing condition copy of the clamshell version, which is hard to find.
9.8 A+. You really can't get better than that. All right.
You can get a little better. You can get a 10.
Of the what? 4
I mean,
or
if
5,
we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty on numbers,
4 or 5 of
10 beats 9.8.
I know we had a bunch of interested parties on the EA Sports FIFA International 9.4 A++, 840. What did the one go for last time we watched? Wasn't it a lot higher?
I don't remember. It went higher. It went for $1,100. Oh, we got some CIBs. Hey, I won that. The RBI Baseball 95 for 32X. That is a tough game to find any condition. So I will pay $63 for one in a slab already. I like it.
Okay.
I wish it was sealed.
Sealed for $63 would have been a great deal.
Yeah, but I'll take it CIB for $63 because it would have cost me more to grade it.
Some more standouts would definitely be
Alundra is a great game.
Alundra. Didn't Wade win this one?
That's what he told us while we were talking. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the only reason why I mention it is because he mentioned it to everybody else. So why not?
Even if he didn't, I think I would say it.
I know it's not a 10, but that's pretty much as high as you. That's incredible. I know nothing about the game, but it sounded like it was a game we should all check out.
Yeah, it's fun. Working Designs kind of had that thing going for them of these really great JRPGs that they would bring over and translate, and this is one of them. It's fantastic.
And something about the sticker on the front. I didn't catch everything.
Yeah, there's a case pack of them, I guess, and these were on them. So
okay.
That's how it goes.
Okay. $3,300. What else? Chrono Cross.
Chrono Cross Black label is fairly difficult to find sealed, so it's a 9.0A. I don't know what's wrong with it, but maybe it's got a small hairline cracker or something. You know, I don't think I looked at it closely. I couldn't see a crack on it. So $528 seems like a fair price. They don't come up for sale often. It's sealed. Hooters Road Trip, really.
Oh, that one was funny. Everybody's basically just laughing as it's going up and up and up. I think it's more of a, it's a 9.8 A++. I mean,
yeah, it's not easy to find either, but it's a Punch UPC version, so it's a promo copy.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, but that's pretty funny.
And it's Hooters, so Apparently, it's sex sells, tits sell.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say that?
Tit for tat.
Tit for dollars. Star Trek. I know nothing about it.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't care either.
Okay.
I like Tomba's cool. Threads of Fate's rad. Tomba sold for $1,100. I think this is what they've been selling for $1,000 or so for the last year. It's a cool game. So
Never played it.
the one before that, Threads of Fate, is a really cool game too, and I think this should have sold for more. This is fun. This is SquareSoft. Get your RPG on, So Square had these great RPGs during this era. This is one of them. Overlooked. It's fun though. Total Eclipse jewel case variant, not the long box.
Yeah, so you were mentioning something about this. What was the this is more rare than the long box? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I think it's probably less common than finding a long box of this. Some of the long box jewels or jewel standard cases like this are harder to find. We were kind of talking about it last night. Somebody threw out Doom. I said Mortal Kombat trilogy, and then the NBA Live 96 is really rare in the jewel case like this, and D, it's a 3-disc game, and the jewel is really rare as well. So rare is actual rare here. These do not come up. Total Eclipse Turbo probably comes up a little more often. The other ones, they don't come up CIB when you look for them. So
and you were
good
saying,
luck if you're into that.
You were saying this is the first game released?
Yeah, supposedly, I read somewhere that it was released the first PlayStation game. It got shipped to stores early or something.
Wow.
So this is the first game, but it is it's a port of a 3DO game that was really good on the 3DO, and it came out in '96 when the 3DO was like petering out and the PlayStation was ready to take over. PlayStation was just coming out, so they were porting an old game for a launch game on a new system. It was weird. So I think there's a couple of them like that. Like PO'd is like that as well, and that's a cool game. PO'd is another cool game. Okay, yeah.
Moving along. God of War still getting love. $2,000. 948 plus.
Look at that.
It's a great game.
God of War.
God of War.
I have no feelings for God of War at all. I didn't play it. It wasn't a game I was drawn to. I guess maybe I should sit down and play it now that everybody hypes it up as a graded game or likes it. I don't know.
God of War.
It's probably fantastic.
2 getting a little bit of love. Finally.
Everybody dogs these trilogies, man.
This is incredible. It's just they don't go down.
Let's look past the idea that it's the trilogy and that they're just awesome video games.
Well, yes, absolutely.
And if you are collecting them because you're collecting the variants and the early version, that's fine. But if you're buying this because you want to set it on your shelf and stare at it, look at it because it's a fantastic video game, then go ahead and buy a trilogy edition. But paying $1,000 for one, I get it. 988 plus, sure. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with what people spend their money on.
Interesting. I don't remember what was the last Guitar Hero that sold. It was like $1,000 or something, but I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the grade of it. Obviously, this one not getting near the love as the other one.
I think it was a little higher. I want to say it was a 9.8.
Okay, so definitely cooled down the price there.
Yeah, man. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
Hold on a second.
Let me guess, you got this. Or you got 2.
We lost some.
You what?
I dropped a couple games.
Oh, you have a few. That is insane.
I got a few.
What the?
That's all I could reach with one hand. So.
Hey, let's just go grab some money.
I don't know. I think that this sold really high, but it's really nice.
980 plus, and the way
it's Kobe Bryant in this game.
The way you're gripping those games now, they're not.
These are my copies are torn up and stuff.
Okay.
You know, I have a couple nice ones. I get it. Nice high grade, sure.
Yep.
Game sucks. So
Kobe,
if you're gonna buy a Kobe game, I guess you just get any cover you can get. I guess that's fine. But I would go for the Nintendo 64 ones, the NBA Courtsides, which are fun games. Or
wasn't
NBA 2K.
The Saturn was his debut, was it? Was it not?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. The NBA, whatever that thing is, the Sega NBA game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the NBA 2K10 is a great Kobe cover if you're going for covers, and it's a great video game. So, yeah, but it's Kobe, right?
It's Kobe, $1,400.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Tekken 4, 780, 980.
That's hard to find sealed.
Yeah.
All right, we're at the end. There was one auction that wasn't up here. It was some NWC memorabilia that was not paid for apparently in the last auction, last couple signatures ago, and got relisted and sold for like $1,000 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing more to see here.
Nothing more to see here.
Okay.
All right. How long was that?
How
long have we been doing?
I don't know, half hour.
Okay. Half hour.
So what do you?
We got a couple packages open, Matt.
Yeah. What do you got for wins? Actually, I've got an interesting one before we get to wins and losses. Well, probably not interesting. I'm just assuming it's a reseal. But let's go through this because not only...
Because we like to open things.
What's that?
Oh, is it all shrink seal around that sucker?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
It's got the security. I don't know how I feel about these.
Yeah.
I know where they come from.
Yeah, so what's the deal? What's the story? And why?
I don't know.
Because the other questionable part is on the back, the security strip, it has some air bubbles under here.
Yeah, they can get air bubbles on them. The label applicator, that's not a perfect science on stuff like that.
Okay, it doesn't look lifted.
I'm sure they're new copies. I think that they probably were all discard or something. They were sitting in all the bins at Toys R Us across the country or KB or whatever, and they all got grouped together as one SKU within their system, and all the plastics were damaged, so all the plastics were removed and run through a heat tunnel or something.
Okay. So they're probably been resealed, but the game is underneath is probably, it would grade with an NS.
I would hope WATA would grade something like that with an NS.
Okay.
That is not I guess that's not for me to say, but that is...
PlayStation never did shrink wrap.
Well, yes and no, but not on that game.
Okay.
They did shrink on other stuff.
That's what I thought, because it confused me when I got it today, and I was like, this looks perfect in every way, other than the fact that it's shrink wrap versus Y-fold.
Right.
So there you go. Okay. All right. What kind of wins you got? Or do you have something interesting as well?
Oh, I bought a Top Gun for PlayStation 1 jewel case variant. We were talking about long box versus jewel case for $45 on eBay yesterday. Hasn't come in yet, but happy to get that.
You said jewel case.
Yeah, so the not long box. What'd you get, Matt?
I just pick up stuff that I think is fun and that I like and that I think hasn't necessarily gone up. I like buying Xbox right now because the prices are still low. So, I'm picking stuff up like Family Guy because I like it. I've always been picking up, all kinds of other Xbox titles, but I'm trying to branch out and just find fun stuff that I think would appeal to a bigger crowd. And for, $50, I can have fun and enjoy myself.
Yep. I got this in the mail today.
What is that?
A way you should not ship a video game.
I get a lot of games like that, and then I just wait for them to.
It's a disc-based game. I guess it's probably a Madden.
Is there even bubble wrapping on that?
Doesn't feel like it.
It's just
feels like somebody took a paper bag and wrapped it. And the worst part about stuff like this is they wrap the crap out of it, and then you want to try to open it with a box knife, but then you stab something.
Yeah, you cut the plastic.
Just don't pack games like this. It just drives me nuts. I'll pay you more so you can pack it properly.
If it's over $50, I typically offer straight out of the gate to pay extra to box.
Yeah, I will give you my FedEx account and take it to FedEx and ship it to me and have them pack it at FedEx.
Exactly.
I've been getting so many DVD style and jewel case games and mailers lately. I keep getting cracks on them. I got a Grand Theft Auto, the London double disc one for PS1 in a US mailer, and it was just cracked and destroyed on the front.
I'm with you. I got it's basically $100. I won't necessarily say the title just because I'm still trying to find one. Xbox 360 game, and it was literally like somebody just grabbed it and just punched it right on the end, just crushed. The whole case was crushed. But I mentioned it to the seller. I was like, hey, I got to return this. It's completely crushed. And that typically happens when they're sending bubble mailers, just letting you know.
Yeah.
He was cool about it. I feel bad. I was like, I just hope you have insurance.
Okay, now
I can't
sandwich between cardboard.
I can't get it out
in a plastic bag with more tape on it, so I can't even get into it.
Well, that's not too bad. I can't. I'm having a hell of a time getting it out of the plastic, but I also got an iron sword, so that's pretty cool. It's got a big old sticker on the front that I got to get removed.
Hurt somebody.
Finding any nest sealed title at this point is exciting, fun.
How much did you pay for your iron sword?
I think this one I paid like $100.
Look at this. It's bullshit. This is bullshit.
You're still trying to get into that.
Damn it. Pardon my language. Beep it out.
I don't.
Smells like Estee Lauder.
I did get a game the other day that smelled amazing.
Yeah, it smells like some lady wrapped this.
Exactly.
Or maybe it was a guy. I don't know. It just like to smell nice. I've met plenty of nice smelling people, male and female. What do you know? It was a Madden.
Is it crushed?
No, it's pretty nice.
Amazing.
Yep. And I got the GameCube equivalent. I just wanted the Vic games, you know. We're talking about Michael Vick. So.
All right.
Got him. Didn't I open one before? Where did I set that? I don't know. I got so much shit. Oh, there it is. And I got the other one today too. So I got the Vic games.
The trio.
The Vic covers, if you will.
This is getting out of hand though, Josh. Buying too many games. I have cases that I'm just filling and I don't know what to do with them. I guess it's
gotta catch them all, Matt.
First world problems, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and
I get the same, but everybody's got problems, right? Everybody has their own battles and issues, and it's fine. We just like to buy video games and complain about it.
I also got a little bit more Halo love. I got some ODST going on here.
Mm.
Nice sealed copy. I think I told you to go get some.
I didn't. I didn't buy any. I bought a Halo 4, and it was.
Oh, why did you do that?
It was $5, $7 or something. I was
$7. There's a reason it's $7.
That is my kryptonite. I'll tell you what. You have one game that I want, and it's like $20 to $50. I will buy that game, but then I go and look in your eBay listings, and if you have anything sealed
for $7,
$5 to $15, I'll buy everything.
Well, I know why he listed it at $7 because it's about a $7 game.
I'm not kidding. You could put the cooking DS games in there, and I would buy them, or the My Smoking Coach for DS. And if it's $7 to $15 and it's sealed, I'll buy it. No, it's just dumb. I don't even go and look for a cheaper one.
I'm laughing. I was just disappointed because I loved Halo 3 so much, and Halo 4 just didn't.
Yeah,
it was sad. But to be honest, I know in the future that a Halo 4 is sealed like that, $7 is going to be you'll 10x, 100x, who knows?
Yeah, because
it's Halo.
It's Halo, right?
Yeah, it's Halo. Like it's sealed. Yeah, that's what the future Mario in my mind would be, because the sales were, what were the sales? We looked it up on, or at least Wikipedia had stated, Super Mario versus Halo. They were very similar in total sales.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. You can fact check that. Right. You can comment below. That's fine. Maybe Wikipedia. I don't trust Wikipedia fully anyway.
I don't trust them at all. You know what?
Halo sales are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting. These numbers are like, sold 500 million copies or whatever, some ridiculous number it is. It's like, you break that down by region, by download, by whatever you're getting your metrics on. I mean, yeah, that's a big grand number, and you want to say your game sold this many because it's so wonderful, but by what metrics are you using? What is that in relation to the versions that we play? Does it include the greatest hits? Does it include the platinum hits? Does it include the best sellers, the player's choice?
I'm sure they did not break it down like that. They just simply did total sales, because that's the big number, and that's what they want you to see.
Right. So people are like, there's millions and millions of copies of this. And I'm like, yeah, but
of the total game, yes.
Of the total game,
yes. Of just like Halo 1, that would include Game of the Year, original release, NFRs, all of them, everything.
Yeah, and that's why variations matter.
Yeah.
Why we need to, the little details matter, and why it's important to look and discover and see what is out there, because these small details do matter.
To collectors, absolutely. But obviously, the likelihood that anybody that sold the games that kept those numbers, highly unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Other than one person that worked there that was super nerdy about it.
Well, no, it's going to be internal stuff, It would be like, okay, we're going to make this revision here, so we need to reprint this sleeve because this isn't correct or something. Just like when there were errors on the boxes, or why they needed to add "Made in Japan" to the back of a box on, Capcom games or the Konami games. So.
And most likely all of that information, even though they probably did track it at some point, is long gone. Hard drives that got wiped.
I would agree.
I mean, why would they? I mean, look at Xbox alone. A lot of the information on the NFR and that era, didn't they? I forget what the story was, but wasn't it lost? Or I know it was wiped off the hard drives, and that's why they didn't have a lot of the information about like how many NFRs were printed and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's very likely. Because people don't. Well, the thing is like when they make this stuff, it's not to say, it's going to be collectible in the future. It's like, we're making this and we're tracking this, and we need to change it down the road because we're trying to sell a game and turn a profit.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
And then they don't care after that.
It's up to us collectors to speculate and pretend. What came first? What came second? Most of the time we can figure it out, but sometimes we just, I don't know, don't even know of certain variants that exist or why a barcode changed on the back of a game.
Yeah, we kind of have to guesstimate based on the information we have and use our best judgment and go with that.
Yep. So,
any losses?
No. Nope.
Not in video games.
Yeah. What'd you lose?
Ordered some wrong truck parts, and so a couple $100 out, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything I missed out on.
Yeah, I don't think I got any damaged games this week, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
No sendbacks.
Yeah. I submitted a bunch of GameCube games to WADA today, so
you're
getting some back.
You're behind all the what did Wade say that he was 75 submissions right now? And then
Wade likes grand numbers, so I don't know. 75 submissions, but how many games per submission? I know he submits a lot.
Still 75 submissions is insane. And then what was funny I wanted to chime in and mention it, but we were talking about games. Wasn't he also the first person to get the different water levels? Remember, Dennis created to try to create, and he hit the highest first. He's like, "Crap! Didn't expect anybody to hit that so fast."
Yeah. Nope, he was. So.
But anyway, that's it.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
That's all I got. We'll have a guest for the next one.
I was going to say, who's our guest?
I don't know. I was expecting you to come up with that.
I have a couple ideas, actually. We just have to reach out.
Yeah, I do too. I need to message a guy. So,
I'm sure we'll have somebody.
Somebody from the past.
Yeah, definitely like bringing on old Nintendo age members.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Get a lot of that information out to people. I think we've had a lot of good feedback. And if anybody's watching to this point, the 2 or 3 of you that have watched all the way to this point, if you want to comment below or write us a message of who you would like to see on the podcast, who do you want to hear from? Who has knowledge that you would want to know about? I love doing these because I learn as we go, so it's fantastic.
Right.
Yep.
Cool.
That's it. That's it, man. We're both tired for some reason. I don't.
Yeah, it's
over the hill.
I don't know. I get up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Depends on the morning.
Downhill slide.
Yeah. Until next time.
That's it. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, leave kind words. If you have not so kind words, message Josh. He loves that.
Yep, I do. I'll take it to heart, internalize it, pretend I don't care, but I will care. So please leave those negative comments. Send them my way.
That is the truth.
It fuels my fire, baby.
All right. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time.